Welcome to my channel. Let's do Scorpio. I'm a little under the weather. I think I saw an orb. Just got back from an 8-day pilgrimage, very enlightening, and I got homesick. Although I've always all through my pilgrimage I didn't have a voice, so that was very interesting. And the third chakra has been coming. So let's see, Scorpio. All right, you might have allergies, or that's confirmation. Rejoice in celebration. I think you're going to be celebrating about something or for something. I think there's going to be a lot of collaboration. I think they're going to be celebrating you. So this is exciting. So something's up, okay? And then let's see, this is Isa, your rune, okay? I, so I is significant. Isa, ice, cosmic coherence. I is significant. So cosmic coherence. So you're coming into coherence. I'm trying to take another room. All right. Isa might be significant. Also paperwork with import, export, or passports and stuff like that. So make sure that you have all that with you. And I think you're going to have to carry it. Okay. So just sort of justify something. All right. This is like Thunderbolt. This is like Thor, I guess. And don't quote me on that. This is Sowulu's sun. Thunderbolt, it's what I tell you. S is significant. You might have some Leo in your chart. And this is Wheel of Power. So coming into huge power, it's going to come like lightning, okay? So this is beautiful. It's going to come very unexpected. So let's see what your fortune cookie is. Very interesting. So let's see. Let me put the suicide. And we have here lucky numbers 1, 43, 50, 51, 29, 30. Embrace the beauty of cultural diversity. Here you go. You're going to be really culturally diverse. Let's see, this is for Scorpio. Two 2:33 on the clock, so that's a lot of collaboration as well. And if you like the way I read, I would love for you to help me grow my channel. I hope you guys can hear me, but my voice is really struggling. 3,000, okay, just like you helped me get to 2,000. The other thing is that I'm struggling with my Instagram. If you all could go over there and follow, I'm at Southwest Tarot. Yeah, there's commitment coming in. This came out again. This came out for another one. So your soulmate's coming in. All right, it's going to be very passionate. It's going to be sudden. This person might be a fire sign. Go check out the fire sign. I think it was Sagittarius or Aries. Yeah, check Sagittarius or Aries because this is it. So there's going to be a commitment here. You might marry through the church, or this is like a ceremony, a formal ceremony. So there's marriage or commitment coming in. This is beautiful. 9 of Cups. You're super happy right now. All right, you're going to be super happy in this relationship. 3 of Swords. You're leaving the past hurt behind and the betrayal. This person's going to be very romantic. Both of you might have cats. Okay, these are called tabbies. I think I'm not a cat person, so I don't know. And then they're going to be very romantic. You're going to be getting flowers. You know, my husband gives me flowers every single week. He's done it for years. Knight of Pentacles. There might have not been some stability, or you might be higher up with this person. You're going to love the outdoors. You're going to be walking or jogging. This person's going to love hiking and camping and really exploring and going on train rides and, going to different countries. You all are going to like dessert, both of you. You're going to have the same interests. You're going to be super happy. You're going to be very stable. And this is going to really elevate you in terms of love. Okay? You might have Leo in your chart. This person might be a Leo. Because this is Scorpio. 10 of Cups. Oh my God. You're going to be super happy. You have 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups. And 9 of Cups is single. 10 of Cups is like family. You're going to marry this person. Your soulmate's coming in. After a huge Tower moment, you're going to also move. So you're going to move. So when you move, like houses or work or whatever, you're going to meet this person. You're going to be more or less your age. Okay? You're going to be very open. If you're stuck, no longer stuck. They're going to be very giving. Okay, they're not going to be playing games or holding back. I think you had that type of relationship in the past. That's not going to happen anymore. There's going to be some sort of communication coming in. This can be from Socorro, New Mexico. That's where these are. It's huge. Like if you've never been there, go check it out. It's sort of like Contact with that movie, like in the 80s or 90s. It was absolutely incredible. So somebody's watching you from afar. This person is very, very far. I think that you met this person at a like pilgrimage or like an adventure, and I think now they're watching you. Okay, so very interesting. I think they're making a wish. Oh, and they're going to communicate. This person has light hair. Maybe blonde or sandy blonde or brown. I think you might have black hair. They might be a Leo. They feel like there's an opportunity that missed. Yeah, that they didn't collaborate with you. 9 of Pentacles, this person is pretty stable. Or this can be you, or both of you are pretty stable. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. King of Pentacles, you're very stable. If you're a male Scorpio, you're very stable. If you're a female Scorpio, you're very stable. Whoever you're going to meet and come into contact and marry, okay, is the opposite sex, is the same as you. Yeah, they're releasing any type of restrictions. Or like, you know, like having to defend themselves. 2 of Wands, maybe indecision. You're gonna meet this person, or you've already met them and they regret it. They regret that they didn't like make the move or didn't respond or reciprocate. 2 of Swords, they're like, oh, I was so like blind to this. They're not happy. This person might be a Leo. They want a new beginning with you. They know that they were pretty toxic. They're putting a toxicity at the end. 9 of Wands, they know that they were very guarded. And they live at a distance, but by December, it's going to be very interesting. This person's going to reach out to you. There's going to be like some sort of secrets that are coming up. The Magician, I think they're going to manifest something. 4 of Wands, they think that there's an opportunity that was missed for marriage. Something that they prayed for. They're getting some sort of certification or realize that you did. They're kind of also bitchy. Okay, this other person, I think you've already met them. Didn't want to collaborate. 10 of Swords, I think that they wanted to do some sort of manipulation. And I think it backfired, and I think you just didn't pay any attention. Well, they regret it. Let me know. The Hermit, yeah, they gave you the cold shoulder. They might have Hermit in their charts. They weren't balanced. They're regretful that they were guarded, that it was a no-win situation, that they were harsh, that they didn't receive victory. 6 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Swords, okay? That they were maybe complacent and that they shook this and this was like the end of it. They killed this relationship. That they didn't extend, that they're basically a loving person, but they didn't extend it. Yeah, you guys are at distance. This was fated and destined to happen. I think they're going to be following you on Instagram. They were very indecisive. 7 of Swords. Let's see what 7 of Swords is. Self-defense, protection against competition. I don't know. They just called it really bad. King of Wands. You're the Queen of. You're the King of Crowns. You're the King of Wands, whether you're male or female. I think I'm reading for a male or male energy. And this person, Four of Cups, is so regretful because there was an opportunity that they didn't take. And they didn't realize what a badass you were. 10:11 on the clock. But they missed out on a huge opportunity to have a relationship. It was a huge burden. They were very much in their ego. They didn't want to move forward. They are not healed. That's good for you. And they did not have, they were going to have this victory. So 6 of Wands. But guess what? They ruined it. Karma stepped in, or like fate, or the power dynamic changed. They're coming back. Get ready. Sorry, I don't know what happened. They're coming back. Get ready. Ace of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, there was no equal give and take from this person. They're going to be very loving when they come back. And they're going to profess their love to you. And you're a badass. You're the Magician. You're the King of Cups. You're the King of Wands. Okay? And you might be having health issues, so check on that. I think that concludes it. You're the Emperor. You're it. And there's going to be a commitment. So this person's coming back to you. I feel it's the female energy. And I think it's a female energy that's coming back. And I think you're an Emperor, but I think you were in disguise as a page. And I think that they thought that you were like nothing. Okay, you're the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Hierophant, all right, the Magician, the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. And you have the 10 of Cups. I mean, you're it. You are the whole package. And this person, which I think is a female, thought you were nothing, and they didn't see it, and they regret it. Or it can be vice versa. If you're the male, if you're the female, and then this happened. But if you're the male, right, which I'm thinking, but you reverse it as you want, I think that they're going to be reaching out to you because now they know. They saw you like this, so they thought you were nothing, but you were really this Hierophant. Okay, you have here the Magician. Is it the Magician? The Emperor. The Emperor, the Hierophant. The King of Pentacles. The Magician. See how they're all the same? The King of Cups. You're super balanced. And the King of Wands. And you have a loving relationship, okay? And this was a soulmate. They look like this. And they wanted somebody like this. And were unable to see past this. Because you were in an adventure. But they really are your counterpart. Look, you guys look sort of the same. They want a new beginning, and they're going to show you that they're educated as well, because you're highly educated. This is very exciting. They feel they lost a huge opportunity for a relationship and a marriage. So we'll see what happens. This person might just reach out. Let's see it just really quick. Or this person, whoever rejected it, possibly think it's a female energy. Reach out. Oh, they can't sleep. They're thinking about it. They're trapped. Let me see. Will she have the courage to reach out? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. No. The Moon. Yeah, they don't. Page of Wands. They might reach out like subtly, but I don't see it. They have a lot going on. The Empress. Yeah, they're not in their best energy. Knight of Swords. They're stuck to someone that treats them like shit. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Knight of Cups. Yeah. The people, they're used to people being like shit. Treating them like shit. So, I don't think they're going to get justice, and I don't think this person's going to reach out, and they really wanted to marry and have a relationship. Let me do these that, yes, no. Well, the female energy that thought that you were nothing, or vice versa, right? Whoever thought that the other person wasn't anything because they didn't see him, because they met him in a different, and this is death, so Scorpio's on the table. Will they be reaching out? May, June, death, maybe by October. They're going to try to reach out and see how, like stable they are. So you have What is this? This is a no. Yes, 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 maybe. I don't think they're going to reach out. I'm sorry to say. So, next, don't worry about it. Well, the person that rejected my viewer, will they get the guts to reach out? Maybe. Aries. Will this be viable, and will this be to my viewers, what do you call it? Favor, because they can reach out and they can be a horrible person. Yes, I think you're waiting for it. So it'll be very interesting. Let me know in the comments below. Okay, but it does look like there's going to be some sort of like reaching out, but we'll see. Let me know in the comments below. This is a telenovela. Bye. Love and light.